Welcome back to Mokumaro Media. I'm just doing my makeup. I was gonna come in here and talk about some hot topics, but my boyfriend came in, so it kind of. Where you going? Talk about my hot topics. Really? What you? What you finna do? Go hide? No. Aw, he left. Okay. I'm just doing my makeup and stuff like that, but I wanted to talk about this publication that I seen about the rapper Trouble. Now, I talked about him on my last live. Y'all know the Atlanta rapper Trouble was killed when he was going to visit a a girlfriend of his, like a female friend of his. But on this publication that I seen today, and I gotta fact check it because I don't like giving information if I don't know it's 100% correct. But it was on a website. The website seemed replicable, but gotta go double check. But what it was basically saying was the apartment that the man that Trouble was killed in by the man belonged to the man. The apartment was in the guy's name that killed Trouble, and he was allegedly coming home. Hold on, cousin was just writing, but he was allegedly coming home where he seen Trouble and the female laid up in the bed. The man initially jumped on the woman in anger. What ended up happening is him and Trouble end up tussling from that fight from with the woman. They end up jumping the man, Trouble and the woman, and the man fired the shot to Trouble's chest, killing him. You know, I don't know if it was on impact, but I think it was. I think he was DOA. But they just changed the whole trajectory of this case, where if this is the man's apartment, he only shot a single shot. Like, I'm thinking that he could get off for this because why wouldn't he be able to, especially if the factor of the matter is, but I think he has a previous felony, so if nothing else he'll be going down for illegally having a firearm. But if it's I don't I don't know what to say in the case. Like, I don't know what to say. It's like, rest in peace to Trouble, who lost his life, and I hate it, and I hate that he was a promising rapper that lost his life to something senseless. But he was essentially, if this is the real story, he was essentially wrong in the case. And I don't know. I'm gonna leave that alone because I don't know how to feel about that, and I feel uncomfortable talking about the deceased in it type of way. But that's what I read from the publication. Allegedly, that's what happened, and that's what happened. So I don't know. Moving on to some lighter news, I was reading about. I know y'all all heard about Lori Harvey sending some flirty texts to Jack Harlow. Um, I guess post breakup from Michael B. Jordan. She slid in Jack Harlow's DMs to see what's up with him, allegedly. So I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, if that's the case, it just could simply mean she's young and just not ready to settle down, which is what was reported, that she was not ready to settle down. So I guess it's like right in line with, hey, baby, hey, oh, I'm so happy you got on here to talk to me. But I guess that's just right in line with what she told Michael. She just want to be out here dating, but I don't know, because it's hard to set opinions on situations that you don't have the exact information on, like not knowing the people and not knowing if it's real or fake. Because to me, when I first heard about them breaking up, what I thought was this was just a PR stunt to begin with. on both of their ends. It helps her career. We talked about her more. It helps his career. We're talking about him more, you know. So I just thought it was a PR stunt, and it was just completely fake because they presented so much as like we're gonna get married for them to just abruptly break up. And then even after the breakup, she already in Jack Harlow DMs. Like, and then that makes me think, is that fake? Because it's like Jack Harlow is a rapper that wants to come up. You know, it'd be perfect for her to slide in his DM. Like, that's so convenient, Mister. I don't know, throw up the six in him. That's real convenient, you know. So I don't know. But what I do know is every time I get on these lives talking about I'm gonna do my hair or talking about I'm gonna do my makeup, I don't. I just sit up here and talk to y'all the whole time. Hey, my baby, mommy miss you. My baby is on here talking to me. She's at her GG's, and I miss her. Is somebody going outside or something? But another thing that I wanted to talk about that was really important to me, and I'm not gonna be prejudiced on this situation with P Valley. I'm not gonna be prejudiced. I'm not gonna prejudge before I give it a full shot. Like I'm gonna watch episode 2, but I did watch episode 1, and I don't know. I'm gonna give it time to jail. I'm gonna give it a chance. I just didn't like the fact. And if you haven't seen P Valley, the first episode is spoiler, so you can, you know, turn it off or do whatever you need to do. Skip ahead. But the fact that they killed their leading actor, not the leading actor on the show, but like their um, most experienced actor on the show in Isaiah Washington, who was Mayor Wolfen on the show. So they killed him on the first episode, and I'm like, where is this like some kind of budget situation going on? Because you know, behind the scenes with P Valley, hey baby, you know, behind the scenes, come back in. It's okay, babe. Okay, so behind the scenes on P Valley, you know that what's her name had brought up a lawsuit against them. I can't think of the woman's name right now from Brownstone. That was I Love You Too, Boo. That was on R&B Divas. She brought up a. Why can't I think of that woman's name? I can fact check right quick because so I want to say her name, Nikki. I know it's Nikki something. Nikki, not Nikki Reed. That's an actress. But anyway, Nikki from Brownstone had a lawsuit against P Valley saying that they stole her idea from a play that she had, and it was right on. If you look at the her paperwork or whatever on the show, she really did create a show that was just like P Valley's. All the ideas, the concepts and ideas, it does seem like she has a case, and other people on YouTube have said the same thing. Like it does appear that she has a case against them. I don't know if that has anything to do with production, the way the production was on the first episode. I don't know. And what I mean is not so much production, but just storyline. Like, was it some time taken away, or had it already been filmed and then they put it out, or they had to wait to put it out because of a lawsuit? I don't know. But all I know is that first episode of P Valley, so it's set during the pandemic, when the pandemic was really bad, and it was like you know, the whole mask thing and a lot of people dying at one time, so it took us back to the pandemic. And I don't know, I feel like we've come so far with this whole pandemic situation, and we've been so strong as a nation, and it just took us back to that. So I didn't like the setting, but I could understand how they want their whole storyline was around this pandemic. So it's like they can't change everything. So that's what made me feel like this has already been recorded because it feels like it's a little dated at this point. Um, I just didn't like a lot of the sad parts. Okay, you can come lay down. It's okay. I'm just doing my makeup. I just didn't like all like the mopey sad parts with Mississippi, and I don't know. It just seemed like it dragged. But I'm gonna give it a chance for the second episode. Like I know the second episode is out. I already been seeing people on Facebook talking about, some things to look forward to on the second episode. I'm trying to give it a chance. But the dated feeling threw me off. It was really accurate to the pandemic times. So like if we were still like that, it would kind of be more relatable. But it's like we're past that point. We made it over that hump, and they taking us back. And the acting is bad. Like I don't know if it was because of the pandemic that I was so into it that I could really get into it with it. I don't know, but it's like, ooh, this acting is dreadful. But I'm gonna give it a chance. Are you still on here? I know. I'm just going back and forth talking. I'm trying to. Okay, what should I do first? Let me do. I already kind of did my brows a little bit, so I'll just do them. Blend them in really good. Then I'm just gonna do a little liner, and then I'll go back and add a little makeup or something to my face or whatever. That's okay. It doesn't matter because I'm gonna keep the video up saved and then everybody can come in and watch it after the fact. That's why I like to do them, like just go live because I don't have to edit them or nothing. All I have to do is just put it up and just let it run. And I like doing it that way because you can always come back and watch. So it's okay. I guess I'll do a little stuff. What are y'all doing? I'm gonna put a little base on my eyelid so my eyeshadow can stick to it real good. Can you see and hear me okay? I don't know. I don't know about that whole situation with the with trouble. I think that's wild. But you could kind of figure out that something like that was gonna come out when you heard the whole situation of what happened. It's unfortunate. What other hot topics out that you read about, Queen? Hey, what other hot topics did you read about? He watching some kind of anime. I don't know. Yes, I'm talking to you. What other hot topics you read about today? Yes, you did. You ain't got no good information. Huh? You gathered that information about you told me about that situation about the rapper. That's it. That's all you got for today. Well, what you watching? It's anime. Spy Family. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, so I just got this little palette right here. It's several palettes. I've already used my favorites out of here. But I think I'm just going to do like a brown or something. The nude. I like doing brown on brown. Kind of my thing. Okay, so I'm gonna add it all around the lid. I wish I could see it. I could put this light down right here. Ooh, that looks better. Darn it. And I could just get down here so you can see. What? What is it? Okay. Okay, Nathan. Okay, can y'all see me good? I kind of got a little glare right there, but I just wanted you to be able to see the different colors that I'm putting on here because I don't have anything on here, but I'm going to put some on here. So I'm just going to do some brown on my lid. Just to give it a little dimension in the eyes. You know what I'm saying? I just basically just take the brown palette and just mix them. Keep on. Oh my gosh, stop fussing on my live. Like, that is not cool. Oh, I had some great information about, I got an email from this magazine in Atlanta, and I looked it up. I looked up the magazine, and it's official, and the editor of the magazine wrote me and said that they would like to do an interview with me to just talk about, you know, my different social media platforms and like my media business, and I'm very excited about it. Very happy. Makes me very excited to notice that I'm not going unnoticed. Okay, so I'm just doing the same thing on this side. See? And it's gonna look really cute when I add the liner. Just watch and see. Okay. So I'm gonna add a little bit. I wish I had some lashes. What? Now I'll go to the grocery store. I'm gonna add some black on the corners. So don't be scared of it either, because it's got a little, it's a lot. It's okay. I'm gonna make sure that I'm feeling it. I got my brushes in the other room. Don't feel like getting up to get them, but I really do need to get them so I can blend this out, because it looks creepy and scary right now. I'm just gonna do a little trick of wiping the brush off, because I really don't feel like getting up to get my brushes. I should have brought them in here before I started this, but anywho, I'm gonna use like a lighter color and just blend at the top and just so. You don't ever have to be scared of adding a darker color to your eye, because you can always blend it. But this is just like some real natural makeup, you know. You know how we do. Okay, add some liner. Okay. There we go. Now, add some liner. Okay. Try to get as close as possible so that Mm-mm-mm. Let's see what we can scoop up here to give us like a little. Let's see. All right. What is this? Let's see. What is this? Okay, here. Serena Williams advises Simone Biles on how to protect her mental health. Hmm. The tennis champion shares advice with Simone Biles on how to protect their mental health amid the pressures of being an athlete. Hmm. What is this about Snoop Dogg making fun of Kanye West's boots? Kanye said he gonna take them boots off. What is this? Snoop Dogg knocks Kanye West's boots anywhere in the world from walking away. This seems like this old news, like, cause Kanye been took them boots off, I don't know. You know what really bothered me was like them publications of Kim K talking about how she wanted to experience Pete and stuff. Like, I don't know. I really do think like people saying that she's not bothered, but I really do think she like throws like subtle shade to Kanye, kind of rubs it in his face about them not being together and her being with Pete because she knows it bothers him a lot. And people don't see it. They don't see through it. I don't know why folks like black and white Kate so hard for her. Like I know she gets a lot of hate too, but a lot of people like takes her side over Kanye's side or doesn't see Kanye's point of view at all. Like it's the husband. And that really bothers me. Not saying that he is perfect at all. And understanding that it has to be hard, dealing with somebody that has these has this issue, or I don't want to say issue because it's his life, being bipolar. I don't want to blame him for any kind of inadequacies he have in his brain or too much of something flowing in his brain or whatever manifests bipolar disorder. But I'm sure it's hard. Like I know it's hard dealing with like manic episodes and stuff like that. So I get it, but at the same time, it's like you really throw stuff in his face, like put stuff out there for him to get angry. It's no kind of modesty about the situation, and that's kind of sad. You know what I'm saying? Because you would still have some kind of regard that I was married to this person, so I'm not gonna do this much this soon, just out of respect for someone that I had kids with and was married to for X amount of years. That help me guide my career and stuff. I'm not gonna do something that triggers him, you know? Like, I don't know. And it's like, yeah, she's taking her life back. She was stuck with him. And no, she wasn't, because she still references him and says that, oh my gosh, I miss Kanye so much because he used to do all of this dressing and picking everything out. And I really do miss that aspect of it. Like, no, she was not a battered woman. Like, try to make her out to be. No, Kanye is, I can imagine, a lot to deal with. He's a big personality. And she was not a battered woman. Like, think about who you're caping for. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't know. I don't mean to be judgmental, but I really don't like that. I don't like to see her getting on there like, yeah, I heard that Pete had this BDE and I wanted to see if he was a DTF. Like, I don't know. I don't like that. Because it's like, in regards to Kanye, I don't know what he did. I don't know him personally, and I don't know what he did in the relationship. And I don't know if he was, faithful the entire time or whatever. I don't know. But you know something? I don't know of anything. I don't know of nothing. Like, because it was never a time when he put her out there for anybody to say, oh, Kanye don't do nothing but cheat on her. It's been nothing of any kind of infidelity. So it's like, no, you know, he respected her that much that it was never nothing. These are huge stars, you know what I'm saying? Like, people get caught up. You see people get caught up. You see what her sisters go through or have went through in the past. And he has never been like that. When they say everything else about him, if they had some on him, I think they would say. But I don't know. That just rubs me the wrong way to see her on there, like laughing about that. And there's nothing wrong with her moving on or being with who she wants to be with. But it's like, girl, keep it to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You could just be like, I connected with Pete. I was kind of liking him on SNL. I liked his energy. He was funny or whatever. And eventually we started talking. I called him. I wanted to talk to him or whatever. It don't have to be like, I heard he had this BDE and I went to see if he was down to F. Like, girl, what? I'm looking at you in a whole nother light, and there's nothing wrong with sex positivity. Like, I'm a sex positive person, but I'm also I don't know. I was raised to carry myself in a certain way, and that's not it. And it's like, at least wait till the ink dry before you start discussing these things. Because as sex positive as I am, I also still respect the sanctity of the marriage. It's just weird. It just makes you question, like, did you ever care for this man? Because we know he cared about you. He's expressed it on numerous occasions. What? What are you talking about? What did I say? Why are you saying what? Are you having a hard time hearing me? I'm just adding a little place powder to my face because I have hyperpigmentation and I want my face to be one color. So, this all I want to do. Just add a little press powder. Which I said I was gonna go get me some like some kind of liquid or something like that. But honestly, I really don't wanna just every day add this thick makeup to my face. I feel like it'll ruin it, you know? And then when I go places, like I like to see when people have their makeup done for occasions and stuff like that. Nothing wrong with it. No, you don't have to have an occasion to wear makeup. And I love makeup. So if you want to do your face up every day, do it up every day. But it's like I'm walking around and everybody looks the same. Like they have the same kind of makeup, the same kind of like thick makeup, and the same kind of lashes and stuff. And I don't know. I just like being like an individual. So I try to be as much of myself as I can be. So I like to cover up my hyperpigmentation or whatever, but I try to not wear so much on my face, especially on a daily basis. It's like that's not my skin. I'm trying to focus on my actual skin, making it look better and making it more shiny and all that good stuff. I'm gonna hurry up and wrap this up because I see I don't have many hot topics, but the ones that I did have are very official. And it's something else. But I'm gonna go and watch this new episode of P-Valley and see what it's talking about. Give it another chance because that first episode for me was it was not giving what it was supposed to, especially after waiting for so long to see it. Like giving what it was supposed to give, in my opinion. But we all have opinions, just like assholes, right? I really like this concealer. I found it in my box, and I was like, oh, I never used this, but I really like it, and I gotta go get another one. Um, I don't know who is it by, but it's drugstore. It's not anything too expensive, and it's really good. Does a good job of actually blending to my skin tone. For any marks that I have, I'm just gonna clear them up and blend them in. Little brush and blend it as good as possible. Because I want to add like some kind of color on my bottom lid. As I noticed even when you're like feeling tired and sleepy, to add a lighter color on your bottom lid and it really opens up the eyes and it gives you like a fresh look. I'm gonna definitely do that. And this is really natural makeup. Basically none. Basically just used to cover up some blemishes that I have and like dark circles or whatever. Let's see here. I'm gonna go around my face with a dot of face powder. Just put in the color. Kind of like a really deep color. Color to the bottom of it, and maybe good for that. Okay, I have a little what color? Maybe it's for the brown. Purples and stuff. If you have brown eyes, really brings out the brown in your eyes. So I'm gonna do a little purple and green on the bottom left. And a little bit more. Exactly what I'm talking about. I take a little brush and just go, hello. Just a little, and it kind of opens up the eyes. A little purple and green I'm adding. These colors at the top right here. It's little greens and purple. So I'm adding bottom lash line. And what I usually do, but I've been noticing that it irritates me, is I usually add black and then add the lighter colors on top. But it's really been irritating my eyes. Like, that's why I'm like not putting on any lashes or anything, because I'm noticing, and I think that's just with me getting older. The makeup really irritates me because it irritates my mom. And I used to always be like, let me put this on your face and this on your face. And she's like, no. It irritates me. Now I know what she's talking about. Like, make your eyes run, make them itch, all that stuff. But this does pretty good. Like, I have to just spend a little bit more money on my makeup, apparently, and go get me some lash extensions. Because this stuff has really been irritating me. But I added it, and you can see how it just lightens up the eyes, you know what I'm saying? And makes you look more, I guess, awake, alert, or whatever. Little brushing, and then I'm gonna add a little mascara to my eyes because, oh, and I also add some little shiny stuff to my face and my nose and stuff to make a little shoe. Okay, so I'm gonna add some mascara, just a little bit, because this also kind of irritates me. It's new. I thought maybe because I was using the old one, that was the reason. And I got another one, and it's still doing the same thing. So I'm definitely gonna have to go get me some lash extensions. Oh, thanks for my little cute face. Definitely gonna get me some lash extensions to go on here. Something that's gonna last. I gotta find me a place that's really good because I don't know. Some of these places I've been going to, the lashes come right off. Okay. Can you even tell the difference? Can you even tell the difference? Okay. Let's see. Let's add. And then I'm gonna get y'all off of here. And this brown. Do you know who I am? I got an idea. I got a good idea of who you might be. What did you say? brown. Now, the easiest thing that you can do is take your eyeshadow palette and make your lipstick whatever color you want to make. So I'm going to do like a Barbie pink before I do it. I'm going to take I should have did this before go on with this and add some concealer to the lips just like you do on the eyes. No, go get some more. Really? Okay. Mm. Okay, so I take it out with the brown. And I'm doing the pink. It's just like Barbie doll pink. I'm going to add a good amount of this. It's not coming out as light as I would like it. That sucks. It's definitely the eyeshadow because any other kind of pigmented eyeshadow that you use always does the trick. I'm just adding that pink right here in that navy section. Just to add a pop of color. Do you see it? I'm going to take a picture and then post it. You see it better on the light. Hello. This is the pink on top. I'm doing good. How are you? Excellent. You said you're gonna subscribe? Well, thank you. I think you came out good. What do you think? The lighting isn't the best. Come on, good. Don't you think so? And I have on a pink shirt. So I have a little okay. Let's add a little bit more of the pink to the just a second. You should make funny videos. What kind of funny videos should I make? What is it for you to be able to see it? Let me check. Prank videos. What kind of prank? What kind of prank would be good? You can see it and the pink. I got my pink shirt and my pink lips. Now all I need is some pink strips. Let me put this up real quick. cookies. Definitely. Are you a big fan? Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it. Do you watch my videos? We are trying to find a good show or movie to watch. Ooh, anybody watch Let's Get High? I forgot how Brandy Maxwell is getting on my nerves. And how she's treating Malaysia. Like, really getting on my nerves. Like, just continuously trying to start stuff. Every week trying to get attention from her. It's like, it's such misplaced hurt. And it's really annoying to me when people do this. Like, they cannot just express to you, I'm hurting, I miss you, blah, blah, blah. They have to just do something else. They try to hurt you or something. So, freaking really, because it's like, please learn how to handle your emotions and direct your energy in the right way, you know? Voice what you need to voice. Voice your hurt if you're hurt. Don't just be mean and hurt. Like an evil bitch. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Let me step out. Yeah, just stepping out. I did not know that you could retract stuff. What? Yeah. But, oh, now that I come out here, you really can see it now. You can see the pink. See, I added the pink and it does look cute. Could have did a better job with my brows, but I kind of was a little distracted, you know. But anyway, they don't look that bad. So what are y'all doing? My favorite color, can you guess what my favorite color is? I have two favorite colors, actually. Can you guess what it is? I hate that this hair don't lay down right. My favorite color is black and pink. Exactly what I have on, black and pink. Favorite colors. Pink and black, yes. Pink and black are my favorite colors. And I need to get me some little chairs so I don't have to be stooped down like this. Oh, I'm sorry. No smoke, like, don't smoke or whatever. You know, it's not supposed to be good for you, but I do hear the black in my eye every now and then. I have my little pen, my little CBD pen, and I will hit a black in my eye after I hit it. So I never said do as I do. I said do as I say. So there you have it. But to be honest, I used to smoke cigarettes and I quit, and I'm very proud of myself for that. And I will stop smoking blacks as well. Like, it's one thing that you have to be determined about and kind of make up in your mind, like, I don't want to do it anymore. So I am going to um, make a decision to stop smoking. And maybe just smoke my little CBD pen or whatever. Because I know that it'll be better for me. But I had to stop smoking cigarettes because of the smell and because of the way they were making me feel. I could tell a difference or whatever. So I might have added a little bit too much white to the bottom lid, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll work with it. So, what's your favorite color? And one thing that's, I know I'm going back to to this whole reality show thing, but another thing that I was thinking about was Drew, Real Housewives of Atlanta, Drew Sidora. Oh, God, that's a good question. I mean, that's a good color. Drew Sidora getting enough, and they was asking the question, what celebrities have hit on you before? And Drew added, like, I used to date LeBron, and this was supposedly during the same timeline that he was with Savannah. And I'm like, why would she say that? She could have just lied like Kenya did. Cause on another scene, they was asking what's like the freakiest kind of situation y'all had, and Kenya seemed like she made up her whole scenario. Like, y'all ain't finna get into my business. But Kenya was actually the one that asked the question about the who have y'all dated before or who has hit on y'all before. And she said the person that had hit on her was Prince. And then Drew had something to say about it. And I'm like, I believe her. Like, Kenya was that girl. Like, Kenya was that girl in the 90s, in the early 2000s, or whatever. And she's still beautiful. So, I don't see why that's so far-fetched. I see I've been on here for a very long time now, just shooting the shit. So, probably to get off of here because I'm almost at the hour mark. And end the chat so I can go in there and call my girls back because my girls are not here. They're at my mom's, and I just got my son, and I miss them. I miss them so much. Like, I know they say parents not supposed to be. You're supposed to be a parent. You're not supposed to be a friend or whatever. But it's like I am a parent, but those little girls are like they're like my little partners, you know? I can't explain it. It's like, how can you tell me that my awesome daughters can't be my friends? Like, I know we have to have boundaries. But it's they're so freaking cool to me. I just like spending time with them, like doing some of our favorite stuff, like just watching stuff that we like to watch and laughing about stuff that we laugh at. It's just fun to me. I laugh with them like not like you would laugh with, like, I guess a child or whatever, but I laugh with them like genuinely, like I would laugh at a friend or something. But I know, I understand they are your kids. You have to be the parent or whatever. I understand that concept because it does come into play, and I am here for their guidance and to guide them rather. So I understand, but that does not make them any less awesome than they are because they really are awesome, and I miss them. I miss them a lot. The one thing that make it doesn't make me feel bad is the fact that they're with my mom, you know, and it's like that time of grandparent and grandkids. Like that's an amazing relationship too, because this is the person that gave birth to me with the little people that I gave birth to, and it's a pretty awesome dynamic. I just don't like the fact that it's like they are the biggest people that like talk about you as your parent and your kids. Like they gang up together and like talk about you or whatever. So I don't like that. I don't know. For some reason, I feel like on one angle, like he does support me as far as my media stuff, but on the other end, it's like, does he really support me with my media stuff? Yes, baby. Oh my gosh, she's on here. My kid is on here. Isn't that crazy? I kind of figured because I was never going to tell anybody your name. I hope he does really support me. Because in my heart, I'm a media mogul. Like that's in my mind. That's in my mind. I'm a freaking media mogul with offices all around the country, even internationally. We're printing out information. We're employing people. Like that's in my mind. Something that I'm extremely passionate about, And it's important to me. And I know that I'm not doing media in vain. Like I know I'm not, especially when I get an email from like a local, um, I don't know if it's local, but a magazine in Atlanta that is an actual magazine with a website and it's a reputable website writing me about up and coming entrepreneurs. So Royal High Lover. Hi, Royal High Lover. Go subscribe to Royal High Lover if you made it this far in the video because we're almost an hour in. You got to support. But I'm going to get off here because I'm almost 60 minutes in. And this has been 60 minutes with Mocha Monroe here at Mocha Monroe Media. Make sure to check me out for all things entertainment news, all updates, everything that you need around the clock media. And that's where I'm going to leave it, guys. Until next time, I love all of you. Make sure to subscribe, y'all. I'm going on one. I stay on here with you for 60 minutes. I know you did, Royal High Lover, and I appreciate that. So go subscribe to Royal High Lover. I love you too, Poo. And I'm about to call you, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm gonna go live again, and I'll see you. Love y'all.